This is my vision of what I believe in, of how I do my work, how I live my life. I needed to come from me. And so I told them a little story. I had been, and some of you don't know this, but I had been in an interview a couple years ago, and one of the questions at the end was, that last question was, well, do you have anything else to share with us? And my wife and I had prepared for that question. I had spent hours on that. But what came out was nothing what we spent hours and days on. And this is what came out. I told them, you're going to hear a lot of candidates today talk about kids. You've heard me talk about kids. But let me tell you where I think why kids are important to me. Some of you don't know that I had been a Denver Bronco for a year. Had blown my knee out. I had 2 knee surgeries in 1984. Had blown my knee out on May 1st. Had a child a week prior to that. Fast forward 6 months. I lost my first child. I lost her to sudden infant death syndrome. And my father used to tell me, because I spent so much time with her. She was my first baby. I wanted a baby girl, and I wanted to name her Jade, and I named her Jade. And I spent every waking moment I remember I could with my child. And my father used to say, boy, you can't be giving that girl this kind of attention. I said, Daddy, I love this girl. This is my child. It's my first child. And when she passed, I still have hard time. That was 1984. And this is what my vision statement came up to be. The time we have with our kids will be effective and efficient. Not wasting 1 minute, 1 second while we have them in our hands. I live by that. That's my lens, my vision. Everything I look at, everything you do, everything you talk to me about, that effective and efficient lens is always there. I use this with my own kids now, with my wife, with my family. Am I being the most effective and efficient daddy, uncle, friend that I can be? And not perfect, because in a vision statement, it's something that you may not ever attain, but it's something you reach for. If you want to ask how I look at your work, or how I will look at your work, how I look at how you behave, how you make decisions, I'm looking at that. It fits. If it isn't, call it out. If we can't get to it, let's know why we can't get to it and call that out and be transparent. Because I will tell you, everything that we do will not be the most effective and efficient. But until we identify and call it out and transparent about it, we won't do anything about it. We'll just think about it. Because if you can be the most effective and efficient, we are going to give our kids the very best. I am the superintendent, and I know I'm responsible for a lot of things. But let me tell you what makes it really simple for me is when I go to this.